Hey there, I'm live. All right, today we are here on Writing Wednesday, and we are going to issue a challenge. I say we, I don't know who I'm talking about. Me and the ghost in my pocket. I don't know, the mouse in my pocket. We're gonna, we are going to issue a challenge today, and I'm super excited about this challenge because I have. Hey Deb, I'm glad you made it. Have you received your box yet? I'm so excited. Oh no, you haven't. It just went out. Monday, and it's got a long way to go for you. Um, I'm so excited about it. Hope you wore your 4th of July shirt and loved it from the last box. Okay, challenge. I'm excited about this challenge because I did this challenge years ago, and I actually did it several times, and it was a month-long challenge. I'm bringing it back a little bit. It's only gonna be 7 days because I know a month is a long time to focus on anything. But I think once you do the challenge, you will, hey Lisa, you will be amped. Like you'll probably want another one. So if you want another one after this one's over, we'll talk about this because this challenge really helps you to be creative, to learn how to be concise in your writing, which is important. To get a story across and an emotional across and all of the things in a very short story. 6 words to be exact. So today we're talking about 6-word stories. What this means is I'm going to give you 7 words. So the challenge starts today. Okay, post it. You're writing 6-word stories. That's it. They have to be 6 words or less based on the words that I give you. Now, you don't have to use the word in the story, but it does have to be inspired by the word. And then in your post, you would have to put the word, like, let me just give you one of the words, okay? I'll give you one of the words, and then it'll make a little bit more sense. So the first word, let's just say, is grace, okay? So let's say you're not going to use grace in your actual story. You would put grace, colon, and then put your story. Or maybe if you want to make a graphic, you could put grace and then you could put your story. Here's the thing. You don't have to make graphics to enter the story, to enter the contest, to enter the challenge, but you do have to write 6 words or less. Cannot be more than 6 words, okay? The whole point of this is to be creative and concise and to take one bit of inspiration and just see where the Holy Spirit leads you. So I'm going to give you the 6 words, and then we'll be off on our challenge, okay? Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the challenge itself. It starts today, so you'll post the first one today. Today's word is grace. So you'll post a 6-word story around the word grace, okay? Now, if you're like, what do you mean? I want you to do this on your own. I don't want you to use chat. Do not use chat for this. Because I don't want you cheating. I want you to use your own creativity and to be inspired, right? It would be really easy to go over to chat and type in the word and be like, hey, give me a story on it. In fact, I just did it. Okay. I just literally did this right now while we're talking, while I'm on live. I went over to chat and said, hey, chat, give me a 6-word story about grace, because my mind is going 100 miles an hour in a different direction. So I'm not calm and still and in the spirit asking for a story for this. So I asked chat. I don't want you to ask chat. Do not cheat, okay? I want you to use this challenge to literally challenge yourself to be creative. There's no right or wrong answers. It can read like poetry. It could read like a sentence. It could leave you wondering and questioning, right? Here's the 6-word story that chat just gave me. Now, remember, I don't want you to use chat, okay? Do not use chat, but here's the one that chat gave me just now. Fell hard, period. Fell hard. 2 words. Then grace caught me gently. 4 words. Isn't that beautiful? Fell hard, grace caught me gently. That's a story, right? That is a story. So I want you to think about it. It doesn't have to be 2 sentences. It can be 1 sentence. I actually did this years ago and loved some of the things I came up with, so much so that I included some of the one-liners, if you will, in my book. So if hey Kim, so glad you could join us in the comments too today. Welcome. So I loved the short stories, the one-liners so much that I actually included one in my first book, because it comes from a different place when you focus this way. So, if you're excited about the challenge, type in the word grace in the comments. Let's see who's excited about this challenge. And I know you may be going, look, I am trying to write a book over here. I don't have time for this. But here's the thing that you're going to find. If you can calm your mind long enough to do this little challenge, you're going to tap into some different creativity. I see Grace, Grace, Grace coming up in the comments. You're going to tap into some different creativity. Okay. You're going to tap into a place that maybe you haven't tapped into before. You're going to ask the spirit to help you. You're going to see some changes in your writing come from this challenge. So let me give you the 6 words. So today's word is grace. Okay. I'm going to give you all 6 words. And so jot them down. I'll put them in the show notes for later for people who missed it, or you can come back and watch the replay. But here's your 6 words. Okay. No, first day today is grace. The challenge will go through Tuesday. So let's just write them down. Today's Wednesday, grace. Thursday, tomorrow, the word is calling. Friday, the word is storm. Saturday, the word is victory. Sunday, the word is prayer. Monday, the word is worth. And Tuesday, the last day, the word is light. So I'll repeat those. Grace, calling, storm, victory, prayer, worth, light. Got them all? Grace, calling, storm, victory, prayer, worth, light. So your first post will be today. So take some time after you get off of here. If you're part of my community and you're joining me for the coaching call at the top of the hour, you can spend that time in between doing this, right? You can spend a little bit of time just getting your post ready. Again, it doesn't have to be a graphic. You can do a graphic if you want. You can make it as a reel. Remember we talked about reels last week and how reels reach more people. You can make it as a reel. I do need you to tag, publish, and tell, all spelled out, publish and tell. So you're going to tag like this. I'm going to put it in the comments. Hopefully it'll go. I don't know if yeah, you're going to tag, publish, and tell, and you're going to use the hashtag Writing Wednesday. This is how I will be able to see your posts, since they don't always show up in my feeds, right? All the different people watching. So wherever you post it, you can post it on Facebook, Instagram. I'll also check Twitter, because I know we have some people over on Twitter. Is it Twitter? X, whatever it's called now. Over on X, I'll check there. So Facebook, Instagram, and X. Okay. If you post it in any of those places, I will be checking for for my tag, as well as the hashtag Writing Wednesday, and checking those out. So starting today, first word is grace. This is going to help you in so many ways. I promise you. When I first learned about this writing exercise, it was, oh gosh, probably 2015. And it was a 30-word challenge, 30-day challenge at the time. And I did it for 30 days, probably for I did it for 90 days, I guess, because I did it for 3 months in a row. And it makes so much of a difference, because it just forces you. And maybe the first day is hard for you, but after you start getting in the rhythm of really being concise, and again, it has to be 6 words or less. So you really have to think about, how do I shorten this? How do I make this 6 words? How do I get my point across in 6 words or less? And so what it does is it helps you in the long term to start tightening up your writing and making it concise. And in today's world, that's what people want, right? They don't want big fluffy sentences that sound like you're talking in circles. In fact, I'm watching all this Texas flood media coverage. I'm from Texas, if you're joining and don't know, or if you're watching this on the replay and don't know. And we've had a catastrophic flooding. It's now spread to other cities. I mean, it's just crazy, this storm system. I think the storm system went over New Mexico now, and so New Mexico's having some flooding. It's just been crazy. but I'm watching the news. I told y'all on Monday, I'm only watching it twice, right? I'm only watching it twice a day, once in the morning to get an update. In fact, this morning I didn't even watch it because I'm like, I don't even want to know this morning. But I'm trying to watch it once in the morning and once in the evening just to get the updates, anything I should know, that kind of thing. And one of the things that I noticed yesterday is our great governor, um, and the people there, it almost sounds like they're talking in circles, right? It sounds like that they're just writing speeches to make speeches at this point. It's like, we just need an update, people. We don't need to know, like, they're just going on and on and on. So much so that a newscaster on a different, like some other channel, called them out on it. They're like, we don't need you to thank everybody under the sun on this public thing. We need you to give us the update. Like, just give us the update. And so that's what we need to do here, right? We don't need to just be so exorbitant. Is that the word? No. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, just over the top with our words in our books, right? We don't need to just talk in circles and keep repeating ourselves. In fact, I heard someone speak recently, and they were flipping back and forth in their notes so much that they repeated themselves in their speech. And I was like, really? Like, I took the time to come and sit here and listen to you. I don't need you to repeat yourself. I need you to practice and get on, right? I need you to focus. And so that's what this is about. This is about you being on point, you focusing on the point that you're trying to get across. And today's point is grace. Okay. So Laura, thank you for joining. She says she's just joining us. Watch the replay, Laura. We're doing a challenge, and this challenge is right up your alley, girl. As a poet, this challenge is right up your alley. Again, I'll repeat really quickly. I know I just said I wouldn't repeat, but in videos like this, it's important to recap, right? So we're going to recap. I'll give you the words one more time, and then we're going to wrap up, and we're going to wrap up early because we don't need much more than that, right? I don't need to talk about this forever and ever and ever. I told you the point of it. I told you what it is, how to do it, all the things. So really quickly, the 6-word challenge, you're going to take these 7 words starting today. The first word is grace. You're going to post today's word in a 6-word story, 6 words or less. You're going to post that in a story. And again, an example that I gave you, and you're not going to use chat. You're going to use your own creative brain, right? But the example that I gave you is fell hard, grace caught me gently. Good example. So I want you to sit with it, use it, reflect on it, ask the Lord, what does this word mean to me? How do I resonate with this word? What is it? Just sit with it and really ask, right? So that's today's word. You're going to post it. You're going to tag Publish and Tell, all spelled out, at Publish and Tell. And then you're going to hashtag Writing Wednesday. And then I will go through all of these things, all of the wonderful posts, see who posted. We'll put it in some kind of, there's like these, what do they call them? Randomizer things where you can draw a name. And we will draw out a name, and I will announce it next Wednesday. And you will receive a Bridgerton-Inspired Tote. Now, some of you on here are already getting a tote because you are a box subscriber. So you'll have a choice. Would you like another tote? Maybe you're getting one and you want the other one, or would you like something else? And so we'll talk about that if you're the randomized winner, right? We'll follow that when we get there. So that's all you have to do. Let me give you the 6 words one more time so that you have them all. And just write. I'm going to do this challenge as well. You'll see it on my posts. I'm going to take the challenge myself because I know the importance of concise writing and practice and how it helps you. So here we go with the 6 words. If you've got a pen and paper, or you just want to double check what you've already written, okay? Today's Wednesday, grace. Thursday, calling. Friday, storm. Saturday, victory. Sunday, prayer. Monday, worth. And Tuesday, light. It just dawned on me that Monday is worth and Monday is you matter Monday, and how much that goes together. I just like how that worked out. I didn't plan that. Okay, so grace, calling, storm, victory, prayer, worth, and light are your 7 words starting today to take this challenge. So don't forget to tag Publish and Tell, hashtag Writing Wednesday, and you're off. So have a great time playing with this fun challenge. And I'm glad you guys are in on it. I can't wait to read your stories and be inspired. Spend some time being creative. Spend some time with the Holy Spirit. Do not cheat with chat. however easy it would be to do that. Do not do that. And I can't wait to see it. If you're part of my coaching community, I will see you at the top of the hour for today's Q&A. If you don't have a chance to come on live, but you have a question, be sure to drop it in the event over in our group so that I can answer any questions you may have, or just drop it in the group and tag me. Okay? All right. Until next time, guys, take care. Have a great rest of your week and happy writing. Oh, I see that, Kim. She says, might be on late if I'm able. All right. If you have questions, Kim, go ahead and drop them and I'll answer them and record them for you. Okay. All right. Until then, see ya.